Hi there, I'm live. At least it tells me I'm live, and I am today. Hi, I'm Catherine, and I am the founder and CEO of Lipedema Simplified. And I'm here to talk about lipedema, but really, I'm here to talk about what an amazing day I had today. Dr. Carmody and I did a Lipedema 101. Um, but here's the thing, we've done a couple of them. And i- if you haven't already, I'm gonna I'm gonna put the link in the chat. No, where am I gonna put it? Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the comments so that you, if you haven't signed up for it, you can get the replay. And I just want to say it wasn't perfect by any means, but I feel like we're getting more information than we usually do. And I'm learning from it. And I'm like, really? How can I keep learning more basic facts about lipedema? But I do. God, Dr. Carmody is amazing. He really is. I do feel very um here it is. Blessed. Where am I gonna put this? I gotta put it somewhere. Okay, here it is. In the comments. Okay. So if you haven't already, be sure that you signed up, even though it's over now. I mean, it's already happened, but you'll get the replay because the replay will go out tomorrow. But it was interesting. I know that lipedema includes subcutaneous fat. The subcutaneous fat is the fat that's right under the skin. Um, but what I didn't realize is he was talking about the different kinds of fat. And he was talking about brown fat, and I know about brown fat. Brown fat is the fat, when you have a baby, when you see a little infant and the infant is all fat, round, and there's all this fat tissue, that's brown fat. And he says, "Oh, yeah, if you exercise and sleep well, you get brown fat and you can lose it." Like, what? So I'm going to have him do a webinar for us on the different types of fat. I think that that's important. But anyway, it's been a fascinating dive into all kinds of basic things about lipedema. And it sort of blows me away because um, my mind goes all over the place. I remember the day that I went in to see Dr. Carmody. Dr. Carmody was my primary care physician, which is how we met. I mean, is my primary care physician for like over 30 years, so it's not like just a little bit. It wasn't, I have a cold, please fix it. It was, long journey and and many challenges. And I remember going in and talking about being swollen. I was swelling and could not figure out why, what was going on, and then going through test after test after test. Um, Heart problems can cause swelling. So I had to have all kinds of heart tests. Anyway, it went on and on and on. And turned out it was lipedema and lymphedema. Who knew? Back then, I didn't know. Then I found out. Then we found out. Now we're talking about it. And I'm like, uh, yeah. Oh, Kristen says, I'm just looking at that. It's so true to keep on learning. I don't know brown fat. I know there's brown fat, there's beige fat, there's white fat, and they all have different And subcutaneous fat, I believe, is white fat. I don't know. We'll get him to talk to us about it. Julie says she missed it because she was talking with old friends. The replay is definitely good, Julie. Be sure to watch it. And it was a little chaotic at times. We were going back and forth. I think it was because I feel like we were having more of a conversation, which is what I love with Dr. Carmody. It's like that we were able to delve a little deeper, and the understanding of it and being able to put all the pieces together. I'm revving up on the book on lipedema. So when I say I'm revving up, I'm doing a lot of editing and working on the chapters. We have chapters from experts all over the world. And I'm I'm like having a good time. I want to you guys are the first to know. Wait, that was Kristen. Okay, you guys. So surgery. I have been on the fence about surgery for a long, long time. Why? Because I almost died. Um, I came very, very close to dying when I had my surgeries. I had them in Germany, which is not necessarily the reason why, but I was not a good candidate. Okay, there's two things. I want to answer Lisa, and I also want to talk to the conference coming up. Let me see. Let me see if I might still have it open. I think I do. Somewhere along here. That's because I'm doing so many different things. I got like 30 tabs open on my browser. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to just get I'm going to get it and show it to you. I'm not even going to just give you the link. I'm going to actually get the thing from Amazon. The book. I'm going to be talking about it a lot. Okay. Okay. And here it is. Ta-da! Oh, no, not yet. It will be in a second. Here it is. Lipedema, Principles and Practice of Diagnosis and Treatment. You know what? I'm going to read the blurb. I haven't read it out loud before. It's on pre-order. It will be released in June, which is Lipedema Awareness Month. So we've got it set up to be released in June. You can pre-order. Lipedema is an enigmatic disease characterized by excessive and painful fat deposition, especially to the lower body. Lipedema almost exclusively affects women who may seek help for years, only to be met with ongoing anti-fat stereotyping. The presence of lipedema can be life-defining for those affected. It has only recently been more widely recognized clinically and as a subject for research investigation. Even though this research is now accelerating, there is still much that is left to be discovered. This book is written for the new clinician as well as the seasoned practitioner who is passionate about the care of a growing population of patients affected by this disorder. This comprehensive text provides guidelines to accurate diagnosis, state-of-the-art imaging techniques, and summaries of evidence-based management strategies. Expert authors delve into the genetics and natural history of lipedema, confront the anti fat bias in healthcare, and present a realistic approach for dealing with the challenges faced by the primary care physician directing the care of patients with lipedema. This integral, instructive volume functions as a compendium of current and evolving knowledge surrounding lipedema. Each chapter explores the facts and leads the reader through what is yet to be discovered, as well as the most promising theories that beg future investigation. While pragmatic and science based, conjecture about the future also plays a vital role. Wow. How cool is that? Oh my God. I'm getting myself really psyched up for this. I already am psyched up for it. It is really great. Anyway, so that is going to be published in June. We're going to be having a big to do. We're going to have like a day long event with the authors, different authors. And why would it be important? Well, you'll be learning from the researchers and the doctors that know the most about lipedema on the planet. Isn't that cool? Mm. Um, okay, so Kenya says, my primary doctor thinks that I have lipedema. It's the first time I got an answer for my symptoms. Which department can I officially get diagnosed with lipedema? You can get diagnosed by anyone who can diagnose you. In primary care, vascular surgeons do it, endocrinologists. Um, because so few people know about lipedema, it tends to be mis or underdiagnosed. And that's Marilee from the Pacific Northwest. Hi, Marilee. Um, okay, so let me say, okay, I gave you the link. I gave you the link to register for tonight's webinar that already happened, so you can get the replay. But I want you to also have an opportunity. This is the last opportunity to register for our April 3-day webinar for the super early bird discount. We put aside a number of seats, they're gone, and we only have actually we don't have any left at that super early bird, but because we had the webinar today, we expanded it to so if you're interested, by midnight, you got till midnight. I think midnight Eastern time or Pacific time. I don't know. You have till midnight, and then the price it goes up. So here I'm putting it in there right now. This is there you go. Learn.lipedema-simplified.org/lipedema-lymphedema event. That's April 2025. That's April 20. Oh, did I show it to you already? No, I showed you the book. Okay, give me a second. Here, I'm going to show you this, and then I'll talk a little bit more about the fun that the webinar was tonight. Oh my God, I had so much fun with it. Okay, so our 3-day event our heart-to-heart 3-day virtual event conference. Holistic tools and support for every step of your journey. Lipedema, surgery simplified. You are not alone. Let me say that again and again and again and again and again and again and again. You are not alone. We are in this together. You know, we all have good days and bad days. I've had bad years. The past couple of years have been really challenging, but I'm hanging in there. And if I'm hanging in there, I want you all to hang in there with me. So, we have, so why surgery simplified? It became to my awareness that it's really important to understand the place of surgery in the holistic treatment of lipedema because it has a place. From my particular point of view, the place that it has is dependent on age and size and volume and other comorbidities. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that I wish I had considered when I had my surgeries. But I had my surgeries very early in the process. Things had not been developed as they are now. And we are going to be having panels of patients and of surgeons. But there's one particular surgery practice that that I have great respect for because of their patient-centric care. They are in Berlin, Germany. It's called, what is it? Mediplast, by a plastic surgeon with a whole team. There's like 20 to 25 people on his team where they have a hospital that's dedicated only to lipedema and every single step of the process. Dr. Lapchis, some of you may have seen him. I've asked him to come in and do a couple talks recently. The more that I know him from, I met him over 10 years ago when I was in Germany. But his work is really quite amazing. And so I invite you to come find out more about it because I want you to have a model of what is good for being, including surgery as part of a holistic approach. That's really what it is. And I know that there are some women here. I know Julie had surgery years ago as well. And so for some of us, it is definitely part of the process. But we'll be talking about other things as well. But the heart of it is understanding, is surgery something that might be right for you? That's it. That's at the bottom line. And if it is, what do you need to do in order to make that a reality for you? There are so many pieces and so many considerations. So, again, the super early bird is only good until tonight. You can sign up with the discount. The last day to sign up is today. We were at during the during the webinar. We were in the middle of, and I, told everyone they had till today, and then I got all these messages that it wasn't working. The price had already gone up, and they were all getting the $397 price. I said, "Uh-oh, all right." So, I think Isla fixed it so that we got again. It fixed it means she opened up the super early bird, but that's only until midnight. So if you haven't done it yet, you might want to do it. What else? Let me see. Oh, do you know what? I don't think I was showing it. Oh well. Um, here. I went through all of that thinking I was showing it, and guess what? I wasn't. I really wasn't. Okay, let's try it again. Here we go. And here it is. It's so funny. Me and my computer. It's also Sunday, and it's here in New England. It's almost 5:30. It's been a long day and a long weekend because I was teaching. Okay, Heart to Heart 3-day virtual event conference. Okay, are you ready to take the next step in your lipedema or lymphedema journey and explore life-changing options for surgery and holistic care? Join us for the Heart to Heart virtual 3-day event conference, where you'll gain expert insights into surgical options and discover holistic tools to support your health and well being every step of the way. So, and then it goes on to all of the what we do. Our events are fabulous. They're not to be missed, mostly because we spend a fair amount of time interacting with one another as well as with the experts and learning. That happens to be, I think that may be my favorite thing on I think that may be my favorite thing. There's a lot that I love about being alive. There's a lot that I love about so much, but I think the thing that I embrace the most is learning because I seem to be, I seem to be a lifelong learner. It's really it. Marilee says she'd love to attend today, but I was in church. Marilee, I posted the link here. I'm going back up. I posted the link. I'm going to go up and show it to you. It's the one that says free webinar. Learn.lipedema-simplified.org/free webinar. Free hyphen webinar, free dash webinar. Um, just sign up and you'll get the, if you haven't already, sign up for it. Go to it and you'll get the replay. All right. All right, ladies. If you were in church, I hope you said prayers for us. Definitely for me. Whenever you're in church and you think about it, send me a prayer or two. I can always use them. All right. Well, well, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and have a really blessed week. And thank you, and talk to you soon. I hope I got everything in.